Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today I've got something very special for you. You know, when I was younger, I used to go to anime conventions. I'm a big anime fan, you can tell it by my background. I do love anime. I wish I had more time to watch it, but I do love it. When I was younger, I wanted to go to all of the cool anime conventions all around the world. I had only one in my area and I was looking forward to that for an entire year. But now even the kids that are a little further from the big centers that do hold anime conventions can attend anime conventions now, because finally they are super accessible and a lot of them are actually online. And today I'm gonna talk to you about one of them, which actually really kindly decided to sponsor this video. And I will get to introduce you two of the artists that are on their lineup. We're gonna react to both of them, and all thanks to Aniplex Online Fest 2023. So let's look at that. So the entire event starts at the 9th of September, so you can tune in. It's completely free, and we're gonna be opening with Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba band performance. Now, you know that I'm a huge fan of that particular song, and I am so excited to hear it live. It's gonna be with a full band. It's gonna be freaking amazing. And the two artists that we're actually gonna look at today are gonna be KANA-BOON feat. Yuho Kitazawa and Shoko Nakagawa. So definitely go and check the Aniplex Online Fest 2023. It's completely free and you're gonna finally receive your dose of anime. The link is gonna be down in the description. And now, without any further ado, let's start with Miss Shoko Nakagawa. So this song is actually an ending theme for the anime Gurren Lagann. It actually is supposed to be very heavily leaning into more rock sound, so I'm excited to hear it. Let's get into it. Leaning? Well, that was incorrect. It is very heavy rock. I'm excited. You always have to really love that combo of that really beautiful, bright voice and that really heavy rock music under that. This contrast is just so beloved in rock and metal as well. The lightest and cutest and sweetest the voice, the bigger the contrast to the instrumental actually, and her voice is gorgeous. But she's not using too much air. She's having a very clean tone. So very clean tone, not trying to really diffuse it to make it too light. So she's getting a really good support there. Ooh, that high tone is pretty high. She has to go directly for it. So she's entering the mix directly. The vibrato there is cute. Oh, gorgeous switch into that head voice. But she's not thinning the head voice out. It's actually pretty substantial head voice. That's really good. Ooh, the music is really cool. The instrumental is quite heavy. Ooh, I like the drop. She's really relaxing into those vowels, especially if she's holding the knee. You could hear that kind of progressive relaxation of that sound. And that's why she can use quite a lot of vibrato. She's also, yeah, she's very clean on her vowels. To whatever vowel she's using, it's very clean and very nicely readable. And it's really, really important, especially with a speed like this. And then she has also quite a lot of pitch fluctuations. So it goes pretty high, and it does have also very nicely grounded parts. So you being clear with your pronunciation is super important with songs like this. Ooh, that climb is and she's actually cleaner. I'm mixing much more than she is right there. That would be probably more close to that, but oh my god, it's jumped right into that tone. A little bit of a hesitation and all of that can crumble. I'm actually super excited to hear this song live. I wonder if she's gonna have like a full band with her, because that would be really, really cool. It's so sometimes very unlucky vowels. You can really, really fast slide into any type of strain right there. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be difficult life. So very fluent switch. Ooh. So this was actually released, I think, around 2007, and I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks to my teenage years because I used to listen almost solely this type of music, and I'm like, oh, I'm loving it. I'm having such a throwback. Really cool that they actually used the pattern of her voice, the melodicity, the melodic line, and they also utilize it for the guitar solo, actually. That's a nice idea. You can hear the clear resistance of her voice. Ta, ta, ta. Everything. Every single tone. Quite a lot of resistance. Not too much air coming through, so she's really going for the powerful, punchy sound. She can really open nicely into the vibrato. There was one compressed and that's where the vibrato actually hit us there, the upper tone. This song is also very easy to remember. Like, I'm already nailing down the pattern. I could definitely sing along. Watch me. The stop times in this song are so powerful. They are so well placed. Sometimes songs used to overdo it with the stop times. Like, girl, who are you trying to be so dramatic for? Like, that's a little too much. But this is like, this is just the amount of stop times that we love. It's just there to be like, and you get that breath and you can continue. But listen, this song is gonna be a killer to nail on a live performance. And I really hope that she's gonna get this full instrumental. It was really, really cool in contrast with her voice. And the second song that we're gonna react to is KANA-BOON, and you can literally see me smiling. I'm so excited. I've seen them before. I've seen them on the first take. They did an amazing job there. So I'm extremely excited to hear them live. But let's first hear them here. Let's go.
影が一人です
I love this style because they're doing an actual throwback. This is this is kind of this lazy singing that was super popular, like I think 70s. You've got those lifts into everything, like blue notes everywhere, and it has this certain laid back feeling into it, and they're both doing it. Her voice and his voice are really, really gorgeous. I'm just going to replay that. He's got a little bit of a hint of nasality. It can be because of the placements, but it also can be a little bit of his tone quality as well. And her voice, oh. I love that when they went unisono together, they actually went kind of more mixed with air. So both of them on their own, pretty much of a clean tone. She's got a little hint of an air coming, just a tiny, tiny little bit. But the moment they went together, they really soften it up so they can go in this perfect, nice, beautiful unisono. Also, you have to admit, this song is a vibe. It is so laid back. I love songs like this. I need them. The summer is ending and I will need my Sarasana. It's really interesting because their voices are not necessarily like super heavy in contrast with each other, but they have such a different tone qualities when it comes to like a little bit of an undertone. His placement is obviously very forward. Dun, 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 right? So very, very much forward and very much leaning into the nose. And her voice is really nicely dispersed, but she's predominantly mixing. So she's never really dipping too heavy down into her chest voice. Such a pretty, pretty combo. You can always hear that kind of like a little impact of that upper register with her. It's always a little bit of an elevated sound with her. Again, those lazy lifts. Na, 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 na. It's so pretty. It's fitting into the genre that they're kind of choosing. I really like this kind of like half funk. It's really, really sweet. He's having a little bit of a twang. So you can hear a little bit of a width of that tone. So the little bit of a twang is coming through. It is really cute vocal arrangement. They're going unisono quite a lot, but there's also quite a lot of layering. It's gonna be really, really cool to hear it with a live band. I do love instrumentals like this so much. It's a little funky. It definitely has that kind of like fluency in it. It's just a vibe type of song. Oh, both of the high tones on oo, which is so easy to get stuck. Ooh, that's the throaty ooh we don't want to hear. Ooh, you've got to find the space for that sound. And ooh is very closed vowel, so you've got to find any space that you can for it not to be too restricted. Oh, that harmony was so pretty. She actually joined into the harmony from a pretty high space, so it made a really pretty difference in the color. Oh, it was lovely. A little bit of an open belt. Her tone quality is beautiful. And honestly, these type of performers, like them too, I'd love to hear them separate. Like I'm loving them together. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they're in one band, but I would love to hear them a little bit more separate on their own as well. I'm really interested what is his tone quality when he just speaks, because that can vary from the singing tone quality. Such a unique two voices meeting together. Oh, that's a cute outro. Okay. This was like a very typical Japanese funk, but kind of with a little bit more rock elements. I like this. This was a lot of fun. This is gonna be really, really fun to hear live. Both artists are definitely something worth checking. Again, KANA-BOON did an incredible first take performance that is definitely worth checking out. I really, really enjoyed both of them. I love anime OSTs. So I'm really excited to hear both of these artists live on Aniplex Online Fest 2023. Go and check it out. The link is gonna be down in my description. Again, it can be really nice virtual dates. That's what's gonna be for me. I mean, I do not have a time to watch absolutely anything, and I do not have a time to make a proper research as to what anime I would actually like. So I'm excited to check what I'm gonna be watching next. So, and honestly, just the names, like Delico's Nursery, the Demon Prince of Momochi House, but this one, My New Boss is Goofy. I don't need any other information. My New Boss is Goofy? I'm gonna be watching that for sure. So again, the link is gonna be down in the description. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here is the video that YouTube actually recommends for you, and here is the rest of my Japanese videos. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.